This brand is called Super Fun. Is it super fun? It's okay. I don't feel super cool driving this thing, but like I said, beats walking. 19 miles per hour is a lot faster than walking. This is something I wish I had when I was younger, when I had to walk to school. This would have been so nice to have. So for $300, it's really cool that something like this exists. If you're watching this video and thinking about getting one of these, leave it in the comments. What do you want this thing for? What are you going to use this for? I wish I had one of these electric scooters when I was still in junior high, so I could get home a lot sooner and play more video games. 16, 17, come on, 18, come on, 19, I saw it, there it is. Alright, today's video, taking a look at the cheapest electric scooter on Amazon, the $300 class of electric scooters. So I'm gonna drive this thing to Flying J Pilot. It's about 2.1 miles away. I'm gonna get my food for the day for work and then drive back, so about 4.2 miles in this thing. So let's go ahead and turn it on. You just hold this button down, the power, and then it's in sport mode right now, that S. Top speed 19 miles per hour, in eco mode 10 miles per hour, and in drive 15 miles per hour. So we're gonna go sport mode, and this is supposed to have a 15 to 18 mile range, so 4.2 miles should be easy work for this thing. Plenty of range left. Okay, 2.1 miles to Flying J and 2.1 miles back, 4.2 miles. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. .1 miles. So let's go ahead and turn this off. And then you just push this up, pull it up, pull it. This comes down. And then you could hook it right here, right there. Here's a little hook so you could carry it. It's about 25 pounds. Plenty of time before work, about an hour, 20 minutes, just waiting for my Wendy's order. So I was rolling full power the whole time. So on the way back, it's gonna be more uphill. So I'll let you guys know if I could still do 19 miles per hour. So far, it's still 5 bars of battery. I didn't lose a bar yet. Maybe I'll lose a bar by the time I get back to my job, because that'll be 4 total miles. So 5 miles per bar, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah. So supposedly a 15 to 18 mile range, 5 bars still. the beans right here. This is the steepest climb. 13 miles per hour still, not bad. Yeah, 13, 12, 13. Yeah, I could get up a grade okay. Almost at work. This is for the regulars on my channel. This is for you, Dana, Wade, and Rambo Adventures. Sick add-ons. We're back. 4 bars. 4 bars of electricity. It took about 7 minutes to travel 2.1 miles with the traffic lights. I remember when I was in junior high and used to have to run the mile, the fastest people were doing it in under 6 minutes. So 2 miles in about 7 minutes beats walking, beats running. I wish I had one of these when I was in junior high. When I was in junior high, I had to walk to school 2 miles. 2 miles to school and 2 miles home, about 4 miles. Basically the distance I just did. I would have loved to have this. I would have had extra time to play video games if I had one of these when I was still in school. So this is really nice. If you have to walk to school, it's cool that an option like this exists. Or if you're not too far from work, I'm about 9 miles away from my job, but I have to take the freeway. But if I didn't have to take the freeway and my job was, to get to my job was all side streets like I just did right now, I'd probably take this to work and save a bunch of money on fuel. So it's really cool. Nice range. I did use a block right there, 4 blocks. 5 blocks is fully charged. So in 4 miles I used a block, 5 blocks. So the 15 to 18 mile range that's advertised for this is pretty realistic. I just did 4 miles and used the block, still have 4 blocks left. So yeah, you could if you use this in the right situation, you could save a bunch of money instead of using a car. Or if you're still in school, you could get to school a lot faster. So there it is, the cheapest electric scooter on Amazon. There's a bunch for about $300. This one is $400. I'll show you the exact one I bought, but when I bought this it had a $110 off coupon. But if you shop scooters on Amazon, there's a bunch for $300. This is a 450 watt motor, but there's a bunch for $300 and it all looks like the same design. So it almost feels like this is a universal design. It's like licensed to a bunch of different companies. This brand is called Super Fun. Is it super fun? It's okay. I don't feel super cool driving this thing, but like I said, beats walking. A lot faster than walking, so that's the upside. So like I said earlier, really rough ride on asphalt. That's why the first run, you saw me on the asphalt, then I went to the sidewalk. This is my first time driving this a long distance. I tested it out when I got it, but I drove it a total of 4.2 miles, and yeah, it's bad on the asphalt because of the solid rubber tires. So yeah, it's a rough ride. You could feel it in your hand when you're driving this. You could feel it in your hand, like vibrating. It pretty much fits perfectly in my van in the footwell. So when I'm on a road trip, I'm probably just gonna take this with me. If I'm sightseeing, yeah, this is better than walking. So there you go, fits perfectly in the footwell. I have it plugged into the charger, using up about 50 watts to charge it. According to the manual, if you have a depleted battery, it'll take about 6 hours to fully charge this. So if you intend on taking this along with you and you have a van build, only draws 50 watts. You could charge it anytime. So this is one of my power stations right here. There's another power station right there. I have solar right there, so all kinds of electricity to charge up my little electric scooter here. I wish I had one of these electric scooters when I was still in junior high, so I could get home a lot sooner and play more video games. Here's the scooter at night. Let's go ahead and turn this on again. Hold the power button down. So this thing has a light, so to turn on the light you just tap the power button. There it is. Tap it twice. Now you have a front light right there. And then there's the brake light. And then when you press the brake down, it blinks. So really nice. Do I feel cool driving this? Not at all. Is it fun? Definitely fun. 19 miles per hour is a lot faster than walking. This is something I wish I had when I was younger, when I had to walk to school. This would have been so nice to have. So for $300, it's really cool that something like this exists. If you're watching this video and thinking about getting one of these, leave it in the comments. What do you want this thing for? What are you going to use this for if you're interested in getting one? And then there's an app for it. That's what this blinking light is. You could connect it to an app. I haven't downloaded it yet. I read what the app is. So basically, to get this thing started, here's the throttle. So nothing happens until you're going like 2 miles per hour. That's when you could hit the throttle and it'll move. So the app allows you to hit the throttle at 0 miles per hour and it'll go. So I'm pretty sure that's for safety. And there's like a wheel lock. If you have it where you have to put in a code, the wheel is locked in place if you want to get the app. Let's see how fast actual walking is. I'm going to take big strides. About 4 miles per hour when you're walking at a pretty brisk pace. So yeah, 19 miles per hour is a lot faster than 4 miles per hour. So here's a tip when you're driving this thing. So I did drive it one-handed so I could film the top speed, 19 miles per hour. I was able to do it. But yeah, you want to drive this thing with both hands on the handlebar. This thing having solid rubber tires, when you hit a rock or any sort of pothole, it's jarring. So if you hit a pothole at the right angle or a big enough pothole, this thing will lift and you'll flip over. Yeah, you don't want that. So yeah, when you're driving this thing, really stay alert. Both hands on the handlebar. Pay attention to the road, like the road conditions, and just stay safe. Yeah, 19 miles per hour is no joke on a scooter. It actually does feel pretty fast at top speed. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Your feedback helps this channel out a lot. And give it a thumbs up. No Patreon, no donation solicitations on this channel. This channel is self-funded. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Alright everyone, have a good one and enjoy your weekend.